Hello there from North Ambon. So today we're going to go check out one of the oldest forts here in the Malukus. Before we go there, we're going to have some lunch. And I just stopped off at this Padang restaurant. Nasi Padang. Not really sure how you do this. Okay. Yes, can you help me?
Okay.
So.
Ini boleh?
Curry? Yes, boleh. Maybe. I can do that.
Ini kuah kare, ini kuah ayam.
Padas? No? Okay. Ooh, look at that. Look at all the sauces. There's 3 different sauces being poured on there.
Ini rendang?
Padas?
No.
No? Okay. Sure. No? I guess you just mix all the sauces together.
You fix.
Let's see. Telur?
Telur ini apa telur ini?
Ooh, let's do this one.
Ini telur goreng.
Yes, telur goreng. Okay.
Sama
And then
ikan.
Ikan.
Iya.
Satu. Okay.
Selfie.
Of course, yeah. Let's take a picture.
Ini.
Okay.
Sama.
And
Ini itu goreng, ini bakar.
ooh, bakar.
Okay.
Alright, look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
Looks delicious. Terima kasih.
Yeah.
Thank you. Di mana?
Here.
No, I'm saying where is this?
No, this is from Padang, not here.
This is Padang in Sumatra?
Yeah, that's Sumatra.
Okay. So maybe that's a sign. I have to go to Sumatra next.
All the British guys, this is from
Hello.
Tourist Office.
Oh, really? Okay. Hello. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm late. Okay. So this is Padang. What is the difference between Padang and Campur?
Campur.
Nasi Campur.
Campur. They mix with many a lot of vegetables.
Okay, so maybe more vegetables or something? Okay. To me, Nasi Campur or Nasi Padang are very similar.
Very similar, but nasi campur very Padang is very spicy. Campur is Japanese taste.
Okay. Let's try. Some of the best curry I've ever had. Wow. Grilled chicken. Kind of reminds me of Texas barbecue in a way. The spices that they use on here, a smoky flavor. Different. It's good.
Padang is very spicy. Use many
Nice
spice.
smoky flavor.
Yeah.
I'll explain who I'm with and what I'm doing today later, but I'm going to eat some of this food first.
After lunch.
Wow, I like Nasi Padang. Sorry, Americans like to use a lot of napkins. Even though we keep getting our hands dirty, we use a lot of tissue. All right, the best Padang in Ambon, right here. The Sedudana Uni. If you're here in northern Ambon, come eat here. It's delicious. All right, we're going to pile in the cars and we're going to go to the fort. And there it is, the oldest fort in Ambon. And of course it's been renovated over the years, but the structure itself, the foundation, is still original. And I'm with this team of people today. I lucked out. Just another one of those things that got super lucky. Last night at my hotel, there was a table of people sitting down at the restaurant, and the manager at my hotel, he was sitting there and we were chit-chatting. I was like, oh yeah, these are some of the other managers from the other hotels and whatnot. One of them really liked my YouTube channel and wanted to help me out and help me get around the island a little easier. And so I kept telling him, I was like, I want to come see the fort. And he was like, I got you, don't worry. And so they came and picked me up. They drove me here and they got a hold of the tourism organization here in Ambon. And so maybe doing a little collaboration today. But again, just being lucky and meeting the right people. All right. Can we go in?
So yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
Let's go in. Let's go in.
This is the area.
Uh-huh.
So based on the story, there was a tsunami. Like this height, higher than the walls.
Higher than the walls.
Yes.
There was a tsunami that...
It's just the recent information I got from my boss.
Okay, okay. Any idea what year?
What's your
Tahun berapa, Pak? All of you, my boss.
1600-an.
During 16,
Century?
yeah.
Okay,
16th
so before this was built or after? After.
Waktu bentengnya sudah berdiri, Pak? Yeah.
Oh.
After this.
Okay, this was built and the water flooded inside?
Yeah.
Wow.
All the way to Kaitetu. So this is Hila area,
Uh-huh.
but all the way.
Jeez.
So the houses.
Mass destruction right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was recorded as the first tsunami in Indonesia.
Are you serious? Wow. And this is it. Look at that. But all these are the original walls from when it was
Yeah.
built, huh?
The ruins also.
Yeah. All around here.
So like this one right here,
Uh-huh.
you can see that this is the original building.
Okay, so
The
there would have been a
structure.
wall here a little higher. Yeah.
Of course, there have been some renovation,
Uh-huh.
but you can see that this is the original.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a long way down. That's a long way down. Can I go see up there first, maybe? Yeah. Let's go take a look at the ocean first and get an idea of where we are. So, like I was saying, it was the Portuguese who first came over here, the first Europeans to discover the Spice Islands. Before, you had the Arab traders from the Middle East, you had Chinese traders that would come here and do trade. But it was the Portuguese who came here, the first Europeans, and at that time, from what I understand, it was basically, if you came over here and you made it over here, you wanted to build a structure, you wanted to build something, and basically just call dibs. Raise your flag and say, I'm here, it's mine. Very cool. Yes.
So
Hello,
this
my
one
name is
right
Nick,
here is the fort keeper.
the fort keeper. Oh, it's very nice to meet you. So,
Sudah berapa lama, Pak?
38 tahun.
38 years guarding the fort.
he's been here 38 years guarding the fort. Wow, that's a long time.
So any information?
Any information he
From
knows,
him.
yeah, he knows every square inch of
valid,
this place.
guaranteed, yeah.
Okay, okay. And how much of it has changed in 38 years, you know?
38 tahun ini akan berubah berapa banyak, Pak?
Baru satu kali berubah. Jadi 38 tahun itu baru satu kali renovasi.
Just once.
During 38 years.
Incredible.
Besar-besaran kan bagaimana?
Besar-besaran.
Oh, so they do like total renovation.
Caranya karena pada waktu itu atapnya sudah tidak ada.
The roof already gone at the time.
Oh, 38 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tapi bentuk bangunannya masih seperti biasa ini, cuma diliputi oleh akar-akar beringin, ditutup oleh akar-akar beringin. Kemudian pada saat renovasi itu, akar beringin itu dilepas, kemudian mana yang rusak ditempel dan diplaster.
So this area that we're standing, is this where they would put the cannons?
Ini tampung taruh
Ya.
Okay.
Ya. Ini kalau dalam bahasa arkeolognya itu, ini namanya bastion. Bastion. Jadi bastion. Jadi kalau di semua benteng itu dia memiliki 4 sisi yang namanya bastion. Nah, benteng Amsterdam ini cuma memiliki dua sisi karena memang dia berawal dari sebuah gudang rempah.
Amsterdam Fort, they only have 2. Because the original function is for the warehouse.
Okay. So it wasn't actually for military defense. It was used to store the cloves and the nutmeg, right?
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
said? Okay. Interesting. But obviously they wanted to, protect it, so they put
Yeah.
cannons here. Does he know why exactly they chose this spot to build a fort? I mean,
Kira-kira ada alasan khusus yang Om kenapa dong yang orang Portugis yang bangun ini
Like,
memilih tempat di
you know,
titik sini nih.
Ya. Jadi sebenarnya semua benteng pada zaman itu memang rata-rata bangun harus di atas pantai karena pada waktu itu tidak ada kendaraan darat, yang ada kendaraannya cuma laut. Nah, Portugis dia sebenarnya tidak punya niat untuk membangun di sini. Cuma pada saat waktu dia pertama kali masuk Maluku itu ada musibah. Musibah itu dia punya kapal itu karam di Nusa Tenggara sana. Di Pulau Tiga, kapal mereka itu karam di Nusa Tenggara. Kemudian pada saat itu orang-orang di sini, masyarakat di sini, karena sebelum Portugis masuk sudah ada kerajaan Islam lebih dulu di sini. Kerajaan itu yang pusatnya di Hila, sini. Nah, pada saat waktu mereka masuk, kapal mereka itu karam di sana, ada masyarakat sini yang mencari ikan di sana. Mereka melihat bahwa ada kapal putih yang kandas di sana. Dan orang-orangnya itu putih dan matanya biru. Mereka datang lapor kepada raja yang berkuasa pada waktu itu di kerajaan itu Raja Sulaiman. Raja Sulaiman memerintahkan masyarakatnya untuk membantu mereka turun ke sini. Nah, disinilah sampai di sini mereka minta izin untuk membangun ini.
Jadi alasannya cuma karena so
that was a long explanation.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying
Go.
my best.
Yeah.
So it's like the first time they see people, Caucasian people,
Oh, okay.
white skin,
Yeah.
blue eyes,
Right.
and then I don't know. He did not mention the certain reason why they, but
Okay.
mainly because they want to build this spot in the shoreline,
Oh, close to the shore.
so close to the beach.
We haven't been over there, but it looks like it's on the corner. You kind of water on both sides,
Yeah.
and I guess this was one of the main passageways from many of the ships would come through this
Yeah.
area right here. Because just north here, there's Sedam, right? Sedam Island, and okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Nusa Telu in Pulau Tiga, it's on different side of Ambon, near the airport.
Okay. Okay, let's go inside. Sure. Let's.
If you want to go out first, it's okay.
I mean, I'll definitely go around before we leave. Don't worry. That's incredible. That guy has been watching the fort for 38 years. Wow. That's one thing that always fascinated me when learning about the spice trade expeditions and especially the first people who came over here. And they're trying to conduct trade. They're trying to establish relationships with the people here. And for one, the first explorers to come this way, you had like a 25 or 30% chance of making it back. But if you were one of the unlucky ones, they would leave you here. You were called it's called a factor, and they would leave you here, and it was your job to maybe watch the fort or learn about the culture, learn the language, keep relationships good with the people here. And I read the life expectancy for these people, for the factors, was probably less than 3 years. And so you survive the treacherous journey all the way over here. You survive all the diseases, the weather, and then they're like, okay, guys, we're going to leave you here, hold down the fort, literally, and we'll be back for you. Yeah. Okay, let's go inside. Let's go inside.
Kamu bandingkan aja kalau semen itu sudah habis. Cuma bisa keras ini, kapur nih. Keras sekali. Cuma untuk
So
melindungi.
this is the original.
Untuk melindungi
stones that they
kadang
use.
pakai ini.
This is the original stone. You can see
original
the
stone.
coral in here.
Yeah.
Look at that. This is the original rock. Wow.
Jadi batu karang ini tidak semua jenis batu karang yang bisa dibakar jadi kapur. Jadi kecuali batu karang jenis ini.
So this is like the certain rock. So before they use for the building, they burn it first,
Okay.
so it can be stronger for the building.
Okay. I see.
Pakai ini buat ini.
Wow. Okay.
Coral, actually.
It's coral.
It's all coral. I mean, rock and coral.
Yeah, rock and coral. Yeah.
I didn't realize you could use coral as a type of cement.
Batu bata. Apa batu bata tuh? Brick.
And bricks, rock, coral, just anything they could find, I guess.
This is coral.
You could see it, yeah.
Bikin bata itu. Belanda sih bikin bata, makanya dia bata pertama itu dari genteng itu kan itu.
Also, the first roof or the original roof,
Uh-huh.
it is made from bricks.
Okay. All right, and so in here, just a big open room. You said this was used as like the warehouse,
Yeah.
right? So
For the storage.
storage for all the spices,
All
and,
spices, yeah.
you know, not only nutmeg and cloves or anything,
Maybe any kind of
any
spices.
any
Yeah.
spice. Okay. Huge open room. Got these windows that look out. One massive pillar right in the middle of it. You said this is the original, I guess?
Original? No.
No,
Ini kamar kelas.
don't believe everything I say. It's not the original.
Aslinya itu memang kayu.
Ini kamarmu?
Saya dulu yang bantu rehab ini orang-orang tenaga ahli dari yang bikin Borobudur, yang rehab Borobudur.
Borobudur.
Ya.
Oh, so the renovation, it was done by one of the experts that also do the same thing to Borobudur.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. What is this room for?
Oh, ini kamar
Kalau ini
museum gunpowder, gunpowder, yeah.
Oh, like a dry room, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the gunpowder storage.
Okay.
tapi pada saat Jepang masuk, ini dia jadikan ini sebagai penjara.
Oh, but when Japan
Occupied.
occupied this, they turned this into jail.
Wow.
Makanya ada beberapa ventilasi yang dia tutup. Jadi kalau ketemu di sana ada lubang, tapi dia yang tembusin karena Jepang tutupkan dia, ventilasinya tutup.
There are some ventilation that the Japanese, so they close the wall because you can see from outside there are holes,
Okay.
but there is none here because they
The Japanese closed it in.
to make it into jail.
Wow.
Jepang
And when speaking of the Japanese, when they invaded Ambon, did they come from the North Shore this way, or did they come through Ambon Bay?
Dong datang dari mana? Jepang waktu datang dari sana kah dari sini? Apa tuh sana?
Jadi kalau Jepang itu dia kan dari Ambon masuk ke sini dari kota.
Yeah.
Karena waktu itu kota sudah ada, Jepang masuk kota.
So they go by land from Ambon.
Right. Well, when they first made landfall, like when the ships came in, did they come in from this way, or did they come in from the port? You know what I mean?
Jadi waktu dong pertama datang di Ambon nih, dong kapalnya tuh di mana Pak? From Ambon Bay.
Ambon Bay.
Ambon
Okay,
Bay.
so
Yeah.
all their ships came
Yes.
into Ambon Bay. Wow,
The ships from Ambon.
that would have been a crazy sight to see.
They occupied the Ambon City first.
And there's the rain. Hey, we're in. Good thing we're in the fort. Okay, want to go up?
Yes.
All right. All right.
Second floor.
Second floor.
Ini hasil penelitian di Maluku pada 1717.
This feels a lot like the castles in Japan. The wood, the concrete walls, the steep stairs. That's your spot right there. Man, I mean, it's pretty cool that it's raining. You can see the rain hitting the ocean and the water, but it would be nice to come here on a beautiful, clear day. But I came to Ambon during rainy season, so. Look at this little perch right here. Now that's a view. And that's also a long way down. Woo. Oh man. Just one of those things that the shit that went down in this fort and places like this, kind of all around the world, really. It's one of those things, if these walls could talk, the stories they could tell, the nightmares that went on here. Jeez. I'm gonna guess, I'm probably wrong, but I think that's a jackfruit tree right there. That jackfruit? Jackfruit?
Yeah.
Okay. Aha, I was right.
Indonesia sukun.
Sukun. Okay. In bahasa Indonesia, sukun. Okay. So this is a sukun tree. Okay. Bisa makan?
Huh?
Yeah, it's enak. It's good.
Have you tested it?
I've tried it before. You kind of peel it apart. Jackfruit.
Jackfruit. It is jackfruit. You can take it.
How?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, like this. Can eating jackfruit.
Very good.
We have durian also at home. But
Durian?
still young, yeah.
Ah, tidak terima kasih. It's kind of funky, the insides of it. And the fruit here, exotic. Any idea? Are these original? Like, are these trees that have been here forever too? Are they planted?
This one, the big one,
Uh-huh.
is 100 years.
Okay, so at least 100 years old?
Another trees around here,
Uh-huh.
except this one, the big one,
Uh-huh.
is here.
Okay, so besides the 100-year-old tree, all the other ones he planted?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you would think if you had a fort here, you wouldn't want the trees here. You'd want to see, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. So he planted the trees here to prevent the wind, because sometimes
Okay.
the wind is
Kind of like a wind blocker.
yeah.
Nice. Okay. Smart man. Smart man. And right here, you just go right over. There's nothing blocking you from going straight over the edge right there. Yeah. Be careful. That almost like gives me the goosebumps, makes my skin crawl just standing there. Whew. Berapa umurmu?
53.
53. So, 20.
Ya, 20 sekian.
Wow. He's been here since he was like 20 years old. Wow. Can you ask him how many people have fallen down the stairs?
Om, kira-kira sudah berapa orang yang pernah jatuh dari tangga?
Mau ada?
No, not yet. Okay.
I might be the first, but
Who was watching it before him?
ya,
Like he's been here since he's like 20 years old. Who
yang ini om yang jaga benteng sebelum om.
passed away? But it was like a family, or was it
Om keluarga kah atau dari orang
Dan masih keluarga.
still family?
family? Okay.
Anak-anak.
Yeah, basically.
Itu masih dengan gaji 15.000.
So the payment during the time is 15,000 rupiah.
The payment?
The fee,
Oh, the fee to come in?
yeah, for him,
Or for him? For one day?
satu hari 1 bulan,
1 bulan.
in 1 month.
Wait, 1 month?
Yes.
3 bulan berhabis sekali.
So he will take the salary for once for every 3 months.
Once every 3 months.
So he took like 45,000. So he worked for 3 months first, and then he will take the total 45 by the third.
By the third month.
Yeah.
That's when he first started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
in 1986.
1986. So he was making, I mean, that's nothing. Like not even $1 a month.
Yeah.
Not even a,
Pretty much.
or basically a dollar a month. Does he make his money now from donations or what?
Kalau sekarang om, kita om penghasilan itu
From the government or
ada
from?
dari pemerintah kah, cuma dari orang tiket masuk.
Beta dapat, jadi begini, beta karena dari ketemu di Maluku pada zaman itu ada 90 juta. Semua 90 juru pelihara. Juru pelihara yang tidak pernah lalai, yang tidak pernah istirahat, itu cuma beta. Ada imbalan dari pemerintah itu 2013 itu beta dipanggil untuk tes PNS di Jakarta.
Jadi sekarang
beta sekarang PNS.
I mean, has it ever been vandalized, spray painted, or anything like that?
di sini ada yang kayak pernah coret-coret sabar-sabaran.
Yeah, banyak.
Banyak. Justru karena yang coret-coret itu justru karena jangan sampai ada lagi yang coret-coret, saya tinggal di sini. Dulu kan saya tinggal di rumah, makanya saya kerja di sana.
So to prevent the vandalism, he lives here now. Right there.
He lives here. What do you mean he lives here?
There, the building
Okay.
right there,
Can you see
just
it?
in front of the fort. Yeah, that's the
Okay,
house.
so he lives right over there now,
Yeah.
and so he can hear if anyone comes
Yeah.
by. Okay.
Because
So-
he said that there were
A lot of people come here,
many
vandalize it.
vandalisms.
You,
So
don't-
to
you hate
prevent
to hear that.
he lives there anyway.
I mean, if somebody is vandalizing, like, what does he do? Does he call the police? Does he call?
Kalau ada yang coret-coret,
what can he do?
Bagaimana lapor polisi?
You know, hey, get out of here!
Pertama, ya di kampung potong larang dulu. Kalau memang tidak ini, potong lapor. Tapi beta selesaikan saja, beta marah, kemudian kita pukul sedikit. Tapi kalau lapor polisi itu penjara. Undang-undang jaga budaya itu terlalu kuat. Kalau lapor polisi itu penjara.
Oh, so he basically handle the things by himself, like maybe call the persons off or maybe hit the person.
Okay, yeah,
Because if he goes to the police,
It's too late.
no, because he said that the punishment is pretty heavy
Oh, okay.
for the
Okay.
vandalism people. So
Undang-undang jaga
he
budaya.
prefer to
And just to handle it
himself,
himself
yeah.
as opposed to letting the law handle it. Okay.
yeah.
'Cause sounds like a very kind man, kind and gentle person, then, huh?
Yeah.
With the rough.
He keeps his cool like this
Yeah,
every time.
looks like a tough dude, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So there is a traditional dance in Maluku called Cakalele.
Chakalele.
Cakalele. They usually do the dance to welcome people in Maluku, and this is the attributes.
These are the weapons, huh?
Real-
This is the shield, right?
The shield, and this is real
This is a real one.
parang sword. Parang.
Okay, so they asked me if I wanted to dress in the traditional, what kind of wear, the costume, the wear of what people? The local natives, I guess.
Yes, the local people. As I said, they usually use this to perform
Okay.
traditional dance.
Okay.
Actually, the Takala is a war dance. War dance.
It's a war dance.
So this is the crown, and then
Okay.
this is like
Can you help me out? I think the red light's on. That means it's working.
Okay. Like this one? Nick?
Wow. This is all like real.
Yeah.
Authentic.
The real one,
The real
authentic.
ones. You can see the skin of what kind of animal?
Yeah,
Cow?
like cow.
Kambing,
Oh,
goat.
goat skin.
Okay, goat skin. You got the ears here, and the I guess the skeleton, the vertebrae or the pelvis, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. The backbone. Ada selama yang
Merahnya
menyala.
aman tuh.
The lens is on the front, so yeah. Like a hula dance.
Like hula hula. In Hawaii.
Yes. Geramnya apa?
Apa iyo? Tuloy ko siya. Tama.
Okay, and what is this?
It's from apa? Ini apa? Mahalan. Dari apa?
Some kind of straw.
The root.
The roots of the tree.
The roots of the tree.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Bones. The bones, yeah. Fish bones and
What are these bones?
fish bone.
Fish.
Lagi ka om?
Fish, kambing, fish,
Oh.
goat.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. So imagine you're doing a dance using these
How do they dance?
attributes. Yeah.
No. You can use the shield and sword.
The sword in the front, and then the shield.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Maybe
You're ready to go to war.
take the good
I can go.
angel.
Can I walk through Ambon like this?
People will sit and look at you kayak yang pertama gini, kayak kedua kakinya belah.
Yeah.
Di depan.
The sun is coming out too, just in time.
Yeah.
Yes. The light is probably better this way.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Yes. Right. Thank you.
Pak kami.
What's up? This is
Ay,
little
foto.
souvenir from us.
Souvenir.
Oh, really?
From tourism office.
Wow, thank you so much.
Ada kalung, kasih kalung. Apa kain?
You didn't have to do that.
We have to.
Bunuh bro. Kami nggak mau.
Put it all in the video.
Okay.
It'll all be here. So check it out. Check it out.
This is from Tanimbar Island.
Thank you so much.
Yang mana dulu fotonya?
Oh, perfect.
Ini bisa beri dulu.
It's like something I wear around my neck.
Destination.
Okay, yeah, lots of studying material. Yeah.
Lawang oil.
Clove oil.
This is clove oil.
Oil and this one is.
What do you use clove oil for?
Make you warm. Make you warm for warm.
Maybe if you catch a cold or
Catch cold,
something.
yeah.
Okay.
This is hot.
It's hot.
Like vapor rub.
And this is kayu putih oil. Kayu putih oil.
Eucalyptus oil.
If you have like stomach ache,
Yes, tomato.
this is really will cool it down. Yeah.
Good. That's good. I need that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Eh, gusto niya.
Thank you. Awesome. I forgot my towel today too. This is perfect. Thank you. Look at it. The sun is coming out.
Yeah.
It's still kind of raining right here, but that's a promising sign right there. So I think from here, we're going to go check out the church and the mosque. And the church should be just right there. And the mosque, I think, is like 300 meters away. So how cool is this? The honorary guest of Fort Amsterdam. But yeah, I'll leave all this information right here. Go check it out and show them some love because they're taking care of me, that's for sure. And that's what I came here to see. All the way to Ambon, East Indonesia. Tell you what though, it's a lot easier to get here nowadays than it was in the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th century, just any period before now. Yeah, it would have been a lot harder to get here. Cannot imagine. For me, I'm like, it's so challenging to get over to Ambon, and then, it's hard for me to get around the island and do all these things. I mean, just imagine what it'd be like with no GoJet, no Airbnb, all the luxuries that we have nowadays of, taxis and getting around the island. None of that back then. Tell you what though, I lucked out. This has been one of the coolest experiences that I've ever done here in Indonesia, and just happened to meet the right people again, and man, it's been great. It's been great. I want to thank the Maluku Tourism Organization for inviting me out here and guiding me through all this and giving me the opportunity to do this, because like I said, it has been awesome. And so
lima lagi. Nanti tuh donatan tuh.
Perfect way to cap off the day with a nice fresh coconut. Oh yeah. Delicious. And look at that view. Hello. Hello. Some nice fresh
Enjoying
hot
fried banana inside a gazebo.
inside a gazebo. Yes.
You can say it.
We're by the coast. We just stopped here to chill out and have some coconuts and coffee, some fried bananas on a gazebo. In a gazebo. This might be the coolest soccer field I've ever seen in my life. Look where those kids are playing out there.